Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris from PR GameFit. This video is going to be about the XO6 rig and the Black Cerberus boss fight. I just wanted to touch on the rig because, like the other video I made, it can be kind of like hard to find or like really easily missed. So in the same area as the Black Cerberus boss fight in the Op Center, the rig is behind the glass. I don't know. It's just not really obvious to me, and I feel like people could just run through the game and like totally miss this. So I just wanted to highlight it real quick. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video, and I should have made it a couple days ago, but I was kind of sick and I still kind of have a sore throat. So if I cough throughout this video, please, I apologize. I'll try to edit it out, but maybe I won't, and I'll just do the whole thing in one take. So the XO6 rig gives you 4 more additional slots that unlock at like 95 total, so 16 slots. But like I said, it's easily missed. And then I'm going to go into the Black Cerberus boss fight in like 3 2 1 Q. Okay, so this is the boss for this level. This is like after you go into the tower and you're heading to the boardroom to meet all like the officials or whatever. And it took me a while to actually beat him, but he's really not that hard. And I was actually using the Adrenaline Shunt V1, which enhances the senses, making enemies seem to move more slowly. This seemed to work really well to get backstabs on this boss, because you can get backstabs on him because he's only human or a cyborg or whatever. I found in this game that the mechs, or like the full-on robots, are a lot harder, mostly like even just the common enemies, to fight than the actual mechs or machines. So after you fight the Black Cerberus and you take like an eighth of his health or whatever, they'll send out another PAX robot, just like the first boss that you fight in the game. But this one is totally like revamped, or I guess it's, you know, totally factory original. Like, it has no damage done like the other one, who would like shoot himself with missiles or whatever. But you can use the same strategy to fight this one as you fought the other one in the first boss fight. If you remember my tutorial, you just kind of get distance and then you can run through its legs and it'll do a lunging attack. I defeated this one a little bit differently. I was hitting him while he was stomping and stuff a lot too, and sometimes after he was jumping I was beating on his legs. So after you get his bar to the full orange, he'll start to shoot like these missiles at you, and for some reason I didn't really notice this, so I actually looked it up later, but I noticed that he was blowing up those white things, and because I didn't know how to destroy him at first, because like the first PAX robot will shoot missiles on himself. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe I have to get this guy to shoot himself, like maybe that'll work. So for a long time I was trying to figure out, before this fight, I was trying to figure out like, what does he need to shoot to get himself to go down, because it just wasn't making any sense to me. Like, I thought for a long time I was supposed to get him to shoot the glass where the Black Cerberus boss is, and like maybe he'll kill him for me or whatever. But you definitely want to get him to shoot those white silos, because I guess what happens is after you defeat this PAX robot, and this is, I didn't know this at all, and I went up and looked on it later because I was trying to figure out how to get the full Black Cerberus gear. But if you get the PAX robot to destroy the silos, I guess when you fight the Black Cerberus boss later, like when you take another eighth or quarter of his health or whatever, he would send another PAX robot out. But if you destroy the silos, it'll stop the PAX robots from being like launched, I guess, or whatever. I also don't know if, I noticed you can like deke the Black Cerberus like before he does that like shockwave that knocks you down to where he runs inside. So I was like thinking maybe you can dodge that too, and you can catch him before he runs inside and just continue fighting him that way. But back to the PAX robot. So it actually doesn't really shoot anything. You actually just have to keep dealing damage to its legs, even though you can't see any health indicators moving. You just keep dishing damage to its legs after you have the orange bar full, and you'll eventually knock it down, and then you can attack its core or the head of the machine and basically destroy it that way. As you can see, I already did most of the damage already. So right now I'm just dealing damage to its legs, avoiding attacks. I think I got stomped like once, but when you're attacking, you should have like so much energy built up, just because. So you should be able to heal using that implant if you have it equipped. I use that implant all the time, the one that allows you to heal at the cost of energy. I think it's really useful. And then I use the injectable health implants when I'm like really in a pinch or I have no energy, or like somebody totally catches me off guard. So now I knocked it down again, and then I just went in and, you know, unleashed some fucking holy hell on this bitch. Excuse me. And then I knocked him down, and then the Black Cerberus will come out again. But because I guess because I destroyed the silos, the other Pax robots won't come out. So this makes this boss really easy. And I said, like, after you just built up some energy, use the adrenaline shunt, which you can find earlier in the game. There's also the other one you can use that if you didn't give it to that drug addict guy, which I think it makes the game slow down crazy. But I didn't experiment with it. I just gave it to the guy in the second level. I don't know if anybody remembers what his name was or not. But he's like a drug addict. I assume when you take the... I was like assuming when you take that, you become addicted to it, and then maybe like your guy won't give it up or something, or maybe you have to like use it all the time throughout the game. I'm not sure. I thought that would be really cool, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it in my second playthrough. But so the Black Cerberus boss fight, he's pretty simple. He's cyborg and human, just like most of the other enemies you fight, and using the adrenaline shunt will make him slow down like drastically, so you can kick him and do your backstab attacks. He has some combos and stuff, but you can just kind of wade through them and see where they finish, and then just kind of go in and you can get a couple attacks that way, or try to go in for the backstabs. This boss, actually, you can actually get his armor, like the whole set. I'm assuming you can get his whole set in one playthrough, because I got 3 pieces. I got the legs, the body, and the arm. And the arms, and I was thinking like, well, maybe because I didn't do any damage to the arms, but that seems like really unlikely, because a lot of the swings will catch the arms, and it's like, well, I never targeted the legs either, so I you know, I really have no idea. But that's basically the fight. It really isn't that hard once you get a grasp of it. I mean, it took me a bunch of tries, but who knows? After you watch my video, you can probably do it in one. It shouldn't be that hard. The biggest thing is just learning his moves. But as you can see, then I got 3 of the gear sets. If anybody knows how to get the whole set in one, like maybe I missed something, please leave it below in the comment section. And I apologize again for taking so long to upload another video, but I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll be playing more tonight, so be looking for more The Surge videos on my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So